Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the English Leap podcast, your cozy place to learn easy English through real conversations. I'm Anna.
And I'm Jake. We're really happy you're here.
Okay, Jake, what's your brain weather today? Sunny or stormy?
Stormy. Like my thoughts are in a group meeting without me.
A group meeting? No way. Are you sure?
Yeah, everyone's talking at once. No agenda, no minutes, just panic.
Oof, no agenda is the worst kind of meeting.
And if your brain feels like that too, trust me, you're not alone.
You're really not. And today's episode is like a warm cup of tea for your mind.
Because today we're talking about how to change your life by journaling in 2026.
Yep, because when you write, it's like you give your thoughts a home, so they stop living rent-free in your head.
Living rent-free, whoa, that's painfully accurate.
Right? Like, excuse me thoughts, pay rent, or leave.
And here's the funny part. People hear journaling and they think, oh, I have to write a whole book.
No way. That's exactly why they quit on day 2.
Yeah, because they imagine a perfect notebook, perfect handwriting, perfect feelings.
Perfect feelings, huh? What even is that?
I don't know. I've never met them.
So today, we're making journaling simple, real life, doable.
Doable is the key word, because small is how you stay consistent.
Also, just so you know, this is a B1 level episode.
Yeah, perfect for intermediate learners and still friendly for strong beginners.
Right. Take what you understand, repeat the useful lines, and let the rest wash over you. That's still learning.
And because it's the English Leap podcast, we'll do a calm word tour at the end.
Yes, key vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs explained simply. No dictionary fight.
Yeah, dictionary fights are banned.
Totally banned.
Okay, Anna, one question before we jump in.
Go on.
Why does writing feel like therapy, but starting feels so hard?
Because starting means you have to face what's inside. But don't worry, we'll do it gently.
All right, let's start with point 1. Why is your brain overloaded with thoughts?
Okay. Picture this. Your brain is not broken, it's just overloaded.
Like a phone with 2% battery, but 50 apps running.
50? No way. That phone is suffering.
Exactly. And your brain is suffering too.
So why does it happen?
Reason 1, you're holding too many unfinished things.
Unfinished things, like what?
A message you didn't reply to, a task you keep delaying, a conversation you keep replaying, a worry that never got a clear answer.
Ah, so your brain keeps them open like tabs.
Yes, and open tabs create noise.
And when your mind is noisy, it's hard to hear yourself.
Right, and that leads perfectly to reason 2.
Reason 2. Modern life gives your brain no quiet minutes.
True.
The moment you feel bored, you grab your phone. The moment you feel sad, you scroll. The moment you feel stressed, you distract.
So the feelings never get processed. They just get covered.
Yes, and covered feelings don't disappear. They wait.
Yes, they wait and then they show up later when you least expect it.
Right, and that brings us to reason 3.
Reason 3, your brain is trying to protect you.
Yes, protect you from mistakes, from embarrassment, from failure.
So it keeps sending warnings. Don't forget, don't mess up. What if? What if?
The what if department is very active.
Too active.
And here's the truth. Your brain is not your enemy.
It's doing its job, but it needs help.
And journaling is that help, because writing is like taking the thoughts out of the air and putting them on a table.
So you can finally look at them.
Yes, and when you can look at them, you can sort them. You can choose what matters. You can breathe.
Okay, so now you know why your brain feels overloaded.
Yeah, and honestly, just naming it already helps. Like, oh, this is why I feel tired.
That's it. because when your mind is crowded, you don't need more pressure. You need more space.
And that takes us to the next question: why journaling is important.
Yeah, because when your brain feels crowded, you don't need more pressure. You need space.
Exactly. And journaling is one of the simplest ways to create that space quietly.
Think of your mind like a room.
Hmm.
When life gets busy, the room fills up with stuff. Unfinished tasks, emotions, worries, little fears. That's mental clutter.
Yes, mental clutter is the perfect phrase. It's not one big problem, it's lots of small things piled up.
And when the clutter builds up, you start feeling cloudy.
Ooh, you mean brain fog.
Brain fog, exactly. You're awake, but not sharp. You stare at one task and nothing moves.
Like your brain is saying, I'm here, but I'm tired.
Yeah, and I had a tiny moment like that this week. Can I share it?
Please.
So I sat down to work and I kept opening and closing the same thing. I couldn't focus. I felt foggy and irritated.
That's so real.
And I realized I was bottling up stress. I didn't talk about it. I didn't write it. I just held it in.
Like putting a lid on your feelings and hoping they behave.
Exactly. But they don't. They push back.
And when you bottle things up, thoughts can spiral.
Spiral, yeah.
One small worry becomes 5, then 10, and suddenly your mind is running a marathon at midnight.
And you're tired, but you can't stop.
This is where journaling helps, because writing lets you get it out of your system without needing the perfect words.
Yes, you don't have to write a novel. You can just jot down a few lines. Quick, honest.
A few lines can clear your chest, like letting air out of a tight balloon.
And then you get headspace.
Headspace, that breathing room inside your mind.
And journaling also helps you process.
Yes, not rushing, not ignoring, just slowly working through what happened and how you feel.
It's like you're sitting with yourself instead of running away from yourself.
That's beautiful.
And there's something else I love about journaling.
Tell me.
It gives you a blank slate feeling, a fresh page, a new chance.
Yes, even if the day was messy, the page feels clean.
And in 2026, this matters because journaling is small, but in the long run, it changes you.
It really does. Little writing today becomes clarity later.
Okay, so that's why journaling is important.
Now let's make it super simple. Let's go to the next part. The 3 levels of journaling.
Yes, 3 levels so you can pick what fits your day. No pressure, no perfect journal energy.
No, dear diary, today I became a new person.
Please, real life only.
And we'll share how we actually do it, like what we write.
Yeah, so you're not guessing. You can copy the style and start today.
Let's start with level 1, what you did.
This is the easiest level, perfect for busy days.
Yes, when you have mental clutter and you don't want deep thinking, you just want relief.
When your brain is like, please, not today.
Exactly.
For me, level 1 is a blur day. Work, messages, errands, and at night I'm like, what even happened today?
That's when you keep it simple.
So I wrote coffee, meetings, traffic, quick lunch, grocery, cooked, shower, phone, sleep.
See? That's journaling. Short, honest.
And sometimes I add one tiny moment I don't want to forget.
Yes, one small detail makes the day feel real.
And when you can see your day clearly, your mind relaxes a little.
Yes, but some days, even after you list the day, the thoughts are still running.
Yeah, those thinking too much days.
Level 2 is for the thinking too much days.
Yeah, when you feel brain fog and you can't focus because thoughts are looping.
And if you don't write them, they can spiral.
Spiral, yeah. I had one of those nights. I was tired, but my mind wouldn't stop.
Midnight brain.
Yep, so I just jotted down the thoughts. No filter.
That's the key. Just jot it down.
I wrote, I'm thinking about money. I'm thinking about my time. I'm thinking I'm behind. I'm thinking 2026 needs to be different.
Seeing it on paper makes it smaller.
And it helps me get it out of my system so I can sleep.
Because the page holds the thoughts, so your mind doesn't have to.
Yep. And sometimes it's not even thoughts, it's feelings sitting under the thoughts.
Yeah, the quiet emotions hiding in the background.
Right. And that takes us to level 3. Level 3 is the deepest level. Feelings.
Yeah, because we often bottle up feelings and pretend we're fine.
And later, it shows up as stress, mood, or silence.
Yes, so level 3 is how you process instead of pushing it away. I had a moment after a tense conversation. I kept replaying it in my head.
Like a movie you didn't choose.
Exactly. So I wrote, feelings first. I wrote, I feel hurt, I feel disappointed, I feel small. I wanted to speak, but I stayed quiet.
That's powerful.
And then I added one more line. What I need is peace.
That's a blank slate moment. A fresh page. A fresh start.
Yes. And in the long run, this is what changes you.
Because you stop carrying everything in your body. You give it a place. So those are the 3 levels.
What you did, what you thought, what you felt.
And you can mix them. Some days, level 1 only.
Yeah, some days, one sentence only. Still counts.
Okay, now we go to the last part.
Yes. Actionable tips to start journaling in 2026 and actually stick with it.
Because knowing the idea is nice, but we want you to do it tomorrow morning.
Right. So we'll start with the easiest step, the one that removes pressure.
Tip 1. Make it ridiculously easy to begin.
Yes. Make it so easy your brain can't negotiate.
Exactly. 2 minutes, one tiny entry.
Because when your mind is full of mental clutter, you don't need a big task. You need a small opening.
Tip 2. Choose your time anchor.
Like after coffee, or before bed, or right after you shower.
Your journal becomes part of a routine, not a someday.
Because someday is where habits go to die.
Tip 3. Keep one simple prompt ready.
Yes, when you have brain fog, prompts help.
Like, what's on my mind?
Or what do I need today?
Or what am I avoiding?
These questions help you process without forcing deep writing.
Tip 4. Use the one-sentence rule on hard days.
Yes, even one sentence keeps the habit alive.
Like, today was heavy.
Or my thoughts are spiraling. I need rest.
That one sentence can get it out of your system a little bit. Tip 5. Don't bottle up. Label it.
Name the feeling. I feel stressed. I feel hurt. I feel tired.
Because when you label it, it stops controlling you.
And it gives you headspace. You breathe again.
Tip 6. Treat every page like a blank slate.
Yes, if you missed yesterday, the page doesn't judge you.
You don't need to catch up.
Your journal is not your boss.
Exactly. It's your friend. And tip 7. Think in the long run.
Yes, journaling is not a magic trick. It's a quiet habit.
In the long run, it clears brain fog, reduces mental clutter, and helps you make better choices.
Yes, small writing today becomes a calmer life later.
Okay, we shared a lot today.
Yeah, so now let's slow down.
Because we used some really useful words, journaling words.
And we want them to stay in your English, not fly away.
So, word tour time. Slow and simple.
First phrase, mental clutter.
Mental clutter means too many thoughts in your mind, like a messy room in your head.
Yes, your mind feels crowded.
Journaling helps you clear that clutter.
For example, my mind had mental clutter, so I wrote for 2 minutes.
Or, writing helps me clear mental clutter before sleep.
Next, brain fog.
Brain fog is when your mind feels cloudy. You can't focus well.
Right, you feel slow, confused, or not sharp.
Writing can bring clarity when you feel foggy.
For example, I had brain fog, so I jotted down my thoughts.
Or, journaling helps when my brain fog is strong.
Next phrasal verb, bottle up.
To bottle up means you keep your feelings inside. You don't express them.
Yes, like closing a lid on your emotions.
Journaling is a safe way to stop bottling things up.
For example, I bottled up stress all week, so I finally wrote it out.
Or, don't bottle it up. Put it on the page.
Next, spiral.
Spiral means your thoughts go in circles and get worse and worse.
Right. One thought becomes 5 thoughts, then 10.
Writing can stop the spiral because the thoughts slow down.
For example, my thoughts started to spiral, so I wrote 1 page.
Or, when I spiral at night, journaling helps me calm down.
Next, get it out of your system.
That means you release something you've been holding inside, so you feel lighter.
Yes, like taking pressure off your chest.
A brain dump can help you get it out of your system.
For example, I needed to get it out of my system, so I did a quick brain dump.
Or, writing helps me get stress out of my system.
Next phrasal verb, jot down.
Jot down means write something quickly, just a few words.
Yes, not a long diary, just quick notes.
This makes journaling feel doable.
For example, I jotted down 3 lines after my coffee.
Or, when I'm tired, I just jot it down.
Next, headspace.
Headspace means the mental space you have to think and breathe.
Right. When you have no headspace, everything feels heavy.
Journaling can give you headspace.
For example, writing gives me headspace when I feel overwhelmed.
Or, after journaling, I feel more headspace in my mind.
Next, process.
To process means to understand and deal with feelings or events slowly.
Yes, not ignoring, not rushing, just working through it.
Writing helps you process instead of pushing things away.
For example, I wrote to process what happened today.
Or, journaling helps me process my emotions.
Next idiom, a blank slate.
A blank slate means a fresh start.
Right. New page, new chance.
In 2026, journaling can feel like a blank slate for your mind.
For example, this page is a blank slate. I can begin again.
Or, every morning feels like a blank slate when I write. So, that was a calm word tour.
Yes, and you don't need to remember everything. Just pick 2 or 3 and use them this week.
And if you miss a day,
It's okay. Come back. Your journal is a blank slate.
because this is not about being perfect in 2026.
It's about giving your mind a little headspace so you can breathe and move forward.
Even a few lines can clear mental clutter.
Even a quick jot down can stop a spiral.
And in the long run, those small pages become a calmer life.
So here's your tiny homework. Today, jot down 1 line.
Just one, what you did, what you thought, or what you felt.
And if your line is, I'm tired, honestly, that still counts.
That definitely counts.
This is Anna.
And this is Jake.
And you've been listening to the English Leap podcast. Bye.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.